So this is a project that is hosted at Northumbria University. It's funded by the Wellcome Trust, and it's in partnership with the Sleep Charity. So the project really revolves around a creative workshop series, which is happening partly online and partly at the Baltic Centre for Contemporary Art in Newcastle, which is where we are. So the 3 workshop themes that we have identified in conversations with the Sleep Charity are sleep and parenting, sleep and aging, and sleep and the menopause, because these are basically kind of the crucial moments when sleep issues can arise. So in the online workshops, which are facilitated by myself and a colleague from the Northumbria Centre for Sleep Research, we're basically coming together with participants to share knowledge, experiences, and also have a discussion around the impact of sleep issues in our lives. In the creative in-person workshops at the Baltic, which are led by artist Chiara Dell'Erba, participants are producing creative responses to sleep, so they are reimagining sleep.
I've been interested in collaborating with Dr. Diletta Di Cristoforo on her project about sleep crisis for 2 years, and the main objectives behind my interest in collaborating with her, it was to find a collaborative, co-produce and a way to rethinking sleep and its disorder, engaging with different forms of arts, spanning from music, sounds, creative writings, and visual art. Together, we decided to put together a quite multidisciplinary program of activity split over 3 sessions. The outcome of all the 3 in-person sessions, they are going to create a constellation of artwork that will be part of the online exhibition alongside prompts and toolkits that will be free to download and to experience by yourself or in a group. And doing so, we are hoping to create an ongoing live archive about sleep and its disorder.
One of the things that I'm very passionate about is public engagement and our interactions and telling people about the science that we do. And that's one of the reasons I love this project funded by the Wellcome Trust, because it's not just translating the science into public consumption, it's actually looking at the narratives of people and their particular stories around sleep and how that influences their development of ideas about sleep problems, transitions in life which may affect their sleep. And so I see this as a much more two-way interaction between public involvement and clinician involvement.
Sleep is such a generalized thing. We all sleep. Everyone in the household, your pets, your fish, everybody sleeps. It's such a generalized experience, but it's so individual, and in that individuality is where we get lost. Sleep problems specifically are very isolating too, because when you're awake at night, you're alone. The world is asleep and passing you by, and you're just in the state of paralysis. And what's good about this project and what's innovative and nice is that you're bringing people in from the community and talking about these experiences that are isolating and creating something different out of them. So everybody's bringing their oral history of sleep into it and then transforming it and adding to the tapestry of what we know and what we could know and what we could learn.
Part of our mission at the Sleep Charity is to empower the nation with sleep education. And that is so important, because if we can understand about sleep, we can then start to understand why our sleep might go wrong and what sort of strategies we should try in order to improve things. And sleep is absolutely fundamental to our health and to our well-being. So it's really good to be working on such a creative project with such a range of practitioners and professionals, and to be able to get this evidence-based information out there. So this project really excites me because it's a creative way of us engaging with the public and being able to share really important evidence-based sleep information.
When I put together this project, what I really wanted was to showcase how sleep is really a complex and multifaceted phenomenon. So when we think about sleep, we need to think about many, many different dimensions. So we wanted the participants to be exposed to a range of perspectives, from the cultural, literary side, to the psychology side, and medical side, to the creative side. So I study representations of sleep in contemporary literature and culture, and so that's where I'm coming from, but obviously my colleagues and partners are coming from a variety of different perspectives.